What Occupy Wall Street is about. One of the first demands they have made is a return to a regulation called Glass-Steagall. Now, in 1932, there was an assessment made by Franklin Delano Roosevelt of what caused the Great Depression. That assessment was not the collapse of the stock market. It said it was the collapse of the banking structure. The reason the banking structure collapsed is because they were committed to the stock market. So they decided they would create two systems of banks in America, commercial and investment banks. Commercial banks would be the mom and pop banks, the banks that people would have with mortgages. Investment banks would be the banks of Wall Street. That arrangement kept the monies that were essentially going from the people in the communities, and kept that monies committed to mortgages that were about that community. Okay, so in many banks, the major banks, the big banks, disliked that very much, and so they were chipping away at it for a long time. In 1999, they successfully destroyed Glass-Steagall. This allowed the creation of a thing called mortgage-backed securities. In other words, they bundled mortgages together and they sold them as if they were securities on Wall Street. They were not allowed to do that with Glass-Steagall was in force, but now they were doing that. Well, as the time goes on, they suddenly discovered that a lot of these bundled securities, bundled mortgages, were fraudulent. And 2008, it caused the collapse of our banking structure. So we can directly relate whatever is the $700 billion, I think in true estimates, it's probably more likely $2 or $3 billion of our debt, to the destruction of regulations. Now, there are other regulations that were just as vital that were destroyed. The debt that we have is no small part a product of the destruction of regulations in this country, as well as the destruction of the tax code. Franklin Delano Roosevelt system also brought in what we call progressive taxation. The big money people do not like progressive taxation. So our tax structure has been getting progressively regressive. We have been more and more reliant on things like sales tax and real estate tax, which are essentially regressive, are destructive to small people and beneficial to great wealth. This is the problems that we face now. We face a debt that is engendered in no small part, completely, I believe, by the destruction of regulations, the destruction of a tax code, and unwarranted wars like Iraq. And so that's why I'm here today, and I imagine that's why you people are here as well. Thank you.
I'm Dave Fleer. This is my first appearance at a MoveOn.org activity, other than making 120 or 130 phone calls last year. About 15 years ago, 16 years ago, I worked for a company called First Card. The downstream of that is a credit card, used to belong to First Chicago, then became First Chicago NBD, now it's JP Morgan Chase. I'd like to recommend that everybody get a JP Morgan credit card with the under the understanding that you pay it off every month. Pay it off every month, because I understand that the way they make their money is on fees and interest. Yes. So don't ever be late, but pay it off every month, and they are the ones that pay heavily, because they've loaned you money for up to 60 days, and you pay it off and don't pay a nickel. So I strongly recommend, if you're going to close your accounts, as I am going to, at JP Morgan Chase, keep the credit card and be what they call a transactor.
There you go. Yes. Thank you. I will say I have a credit card at Citibank, and I do the same. It's paid off every month. I saw a comment today on the NPR comments section. They did a story on people who are moving their money. And one man said, you know, I got the idea from Chase when one day I opened up my credit card bill and the interest rate was 24.9%. And then I opened up my savings account and the interest they paid me was 1.5%. And he said, something's wrong with this picture. We have gotten past usury laws. They're no longer on the books. I'm old enough to remember when you couldn't have usury laws. And you were limited, one was limited in the amount of interest one could charge. Well, that went off the books in the late 70s when the prime rate went up to 14 and 15%. So all the banks said we can't possibly function under this, and so they had to get rid of the usury laws. Off those go. The prime rate goes down to 3.25, which is where it is today, and guess what? Those interest rates are still at 19 and 24 and 25%. How do people get away with it? They get away with it because we let them. We let them. Don't keep feeding the beast. Starve the beast. And they will come into line. I am so thrilled that this Move the Money movement, if you will, has had so many, from what I've heard, over 650,000 people have moved their money out of these big banks into local credit unions. Credit unions are saying that they have gotten more business this past month than they got in all of last year. They've seen a tenfold increase in the number of accounts they've opened. That's wonderful. That's what this country is about. It's about taking something, as I said before, politicians and businessmen understand two things. Pols understand your vote, and you have to organize to make that voice heard. But businessmen understand one thing, and that is money. Let's stop feeding the beast.
Cards they send to you to open a credit card. I mean, I think my daughter got about 3, Discover and all of them. But they pay for that mailing out to you. And the man suggested that you take the stuff that they've sent you out, stick something else in there, and mail it back to them because they have to pay for the return mailage. So we can get them a little bit that way. It's just a little, but it's something.
Actually are headquartered in South Dakota. It is the only state that never went, so I'm informed, never went to anti-usury laws. The sky is the limit in South Dakota, and if you look on your card, you may find that that's the headquartered place. Secondly, something I picked up from a Mother Jones article years ago, those people who are foolish enough to pay off their credit cards every month and not give any money to the banks are referred to as deadbeats. I am a deadbeat.
Barbara deadbeats have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Barbara deadbeats have got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho.
We all gotta go.
Hey, hey, ho, ho. Corporate jams got to go. Your money. Move 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 your money.
I don't know, I know there's a policeman over there.
Move your money. 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 Move.
They get back.
They say get back.
We say fight back.
We say fight back.
What this bank does.
What this bank does.
Sure ain't funny.
Sure ain't funny.
Make a difference.
Make a difference.
And move your money.
Move your money.
What this bank does.
What this bank does.
Sure ain't funny.
Sure ain't funny.
Make a difference.
Make a difference.
And move your money.
And move your money.
What this bank does.
What this bank does.
Sure ain't funny.
Sure ain't funny.
Make a difference.
Make a difference.
Move your money.
Move your money.
Hey, hey, ho, ho.
Hey, hey, ho, ho.
Corporate deadbeats got to go.
Corporate deadbeats got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho.
deadbeats gotta pay.
Corporate deadbeats gotta pay.
Ho, ho, hey, hey.
Ho, ho, hey, hey.
Corporate deadbeats gotta pay.
Corporate deadbeats gotta pay.
Ho, ho,